Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this series where I essentially just talk, probably bit hard to understand as usual, but I'm trying my hardest, It's hard figuring out how to set up my mic correctly so that the audio isn't full of wait, you couldn't hear that because I'm gonna mute it, because this wasn't a smart idea. Because the audio is full of breathing and that type of stuff, But anyway, in this episode I want to talk about what it's like being me, Jesse, lonely. I mean, it's not the lonely part this time. That's for a different time, maybe in the future, maybe next week or something. But anyway, so as I stated before in my, first lonely talking video, I suffer from this thing called autism. You might have heard of it, probably have. It's pretty popular. Autism essentially makes the world a bit, I would say, harder. Imagine it like someone gives you a straightforward command, and you of course do it. Someone says do this, then you do it. I mean, well, I get those types of things. I just get pretty flummoxed, confused, whatever you want to refer to it as. Oh, you want me to place something in that direction? Oh, where do you want me to place it exactly? What do you want me to pick up? That type of stuff. Like someone says, grab a box and put it over there. What is over there? What box? There are 50 boxes over there. There's a entire room here. What over there are you talking about? What the hell do you mean? See, that's, one of the fun aspects. Another one is, of course, as you've probably noticed, I have this difficulty, displaying or expressing my emotions, which is primarily sounds so stoic most of the time. Because I just don't know how to sound happy. It sounds very depressing, I know. I just don't know. I honestly don't know how to. It's very hard. I just rarely cry. That's extremely difficult for me. Let's see what else is there. Hold on, let me just Google stuff related to autism. I get really forgetful usually. Let's see. Yes. Speaking of combination of, could I maybe symptoms? Okay. Yes, empathy, also difficult. I just don't know how to, feel as other people feel. I feel, I would say it looks a lot like depression. If in the future someone in my family, pass away or something, I just don't feel anything about it. I'll just sit there, quietly wondering when I'm gonna get home. I just can't care for some reason. Maybe I'm slowly turning sociopathic, I haven't been tested for that. But otherwise it's just that, which is also very fun. Let's see what else. Yes. Issues with eye contact. Very fun. I just can't look people in the eye essentially. If I do it for more than I would say 5 seconds is the maximum, I feel very dizzy suddenly. I always feel the point of passing out usually. It's not fun looking in any people's eyes. I don't understand why it's a necessary thing in our society. Which brings me to another point. I just don't see the logic in a lot of things. So currently I have to do school assignments for my internship. But you could just ask the person in charge of my internship how I did. Why would I need to do assignments? You can just call him and ask him, hey, how is Jesse doing at the internship? And he will say, oh, he's doing pretty decent. He isn't good at this thing, but he's learning. Now, why do I need to do assignments for this dumb thing? And that sort of logic gives me what am I looking for? That sort of logic is what mostly fills my life. That's a great sentence. is most of my life consists of, like someone does something and I just don't see the sense of it. Like, you can do something, primarily my brain focuses on doing the most efficient and correct thing, So if I see someone in need of help, and I already see 5 people walking towards them, why would I go there, Why would I offer my assistance? They're already getting 5 people's help. Why should I get more? That type of fun stuff. Let's see. Trademarks. Not trademarks, I don't know what to call it. Difficulty keeping up conversations. Also very fun. Conversation is just a nightmare, simply put. Every conversation can end for me with a yes, and then it's over. You ask me a question, I say yes, game over. Let's move on. Then people want a further explanation. Then people want this, then people want that. Which brings me back to my school assignment stuff. Have you ever had those assignments where it's like, do this thing and explain your reasoning? Why don't you explain your reasoning? You have the answer. I just take the answer and leave me alone. Like, god damn it. Like, why? Why must you torture me so? There is no reason for you to do stuff, for me to explain my reasoning. Just let me answer the question normally. So every conversation that lasts more than 5 minutes is a conversation that is way too long for me, essentially. Conversation should be yes, no, game over. Let's move on. Bye bye. I'll see you next time. And then we'll have the same conversation. Okay, let's see. Let's see, is there anything else in behavior? Hello, could you maybe give me some other stuff related to autism so I can talk about it? Autism symptoms. Hold on. How do you recognize ASS? And yes, in Dutch, autism spectrum disorder is ASS, or aka AS. But anyway, having difficulty with imagination, not being flexible in thinking and doing, hyperfixation is also a very fun point. I sometimes have those moments. I don't know if non-autistic people get this too. I get a topic that I suddenly get very, 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 very interested in. Like, I've had like weeks where I was obsessed with North Korea for some reason. Like, I researched everything about it. I researched how people live there. I researched every news report I could find about it. I researched that guy who filmed there illegally and went out of the tourist zone for a bit. That type of stuff. I don't know why that keeps happening. Like, currently it's with chess. I keep playing chess non-stop, like playing the openings. Why is that? I don't know. I don't even like it that much, and I'm still addicted to it. Like, I keep focusing on it for some reason. But anyway, let's see. Repetition of words and sentences. Sometimes. Recognizable behavioral patterns. Oh, jumping when excited. Apparently that's Lord, that's for my autism apparently. Okay, because I usually like jump when I'm excited, but at least when by myself. I don't do it when I'm in public. Walking on the toes. I mean, I have I don't know what it's called, but I think in the back of my foot there's like something shorter for some reason when I was born, and that causes me to walk on my toes. I don't know why, but it's a unique body trait I have. Okay, let's see, is there anything other that's recognizable with autism? Maybe, well, I can't find anything else. Let me talk about the next thing I have. I think in English it could be called a GPD. Let's see. GPD, no, that's technology. It's called generalized panic disorder. Now, are there any symptoms of this? Feeling restless or worried. I usually, whenever I do anything, I always feel restless. I just can't stop thinking about stuff. If you tell me something is gonna happen in 2 weeks, for the next 2 weeks, I will be thinking about it, and I will be thinking about it hard. I won't be able to do anything besides gaming or something, because I'll be thinking about that thing in 2 weeks. Stop saying stuff in the future to me. Like, god damn it. Having trouble concentrating or sleeping. I believe it's called insomnia. But anyway, not the concentrating part, but that's more ADHD. But I believe the sleeping part is more relatable to insomnia. But anyway, I rarely sleep well. I usually sleep at like 2 a.m. I would say, because that's the time that my brain actually decides to fall asleep. I don't know why, because you could just fall asleep earlier, But anyway, let's see, is there anything else I can talk about? Perhaps, maybe, okay, let's just, tackle the loneliness aspect. One of the main reasons for doing YouTube is because honestly, I just want to meet fun people who might want to hang out, might want to be friends, play games together, watch movies together, etc. I rarely have those. Like, I have people on Discord right now who I can talk to, but we can't really hang out or something. We never go in voice chats. If by any chance YouTube can offer me the chance to meet new fun people who I can hang out with, then I will be extremely grateful. Then life would suddenly take on a whole new light. I would suddenly possibly be even if I can talk, like Jesus Christ, I would possibly even be able to. I've already forgotten what I wanted to say. I've already forgotten it. Amazing. But anyway, yes. Well, I have forgotten entirely what I was talking about. I really need to write a script, I think, because these things keep happening. Anyway, loneliness, yes. I usually spend time here by myself in my room, playing games, forcibly doing homework against my will. Who wants to do homework, by the way? That's just insanity. I rarely talk to anyone. This is the only actual conversation I have outside of my family, talking into a microphone at an empty screen, only seeing a Audacity voice meter going up or down. That's essentially the only thing I have right now. If I could just, go online, open like Discord and find an entire server of people who are willingly hanging out with me, that would be amazing. I mean, it's not going to happen because it would require me to have like millions of followers, and that would require me to be an annoying advertiser, and I don't want to do that, I don't want to like go into comment section and be like, wow guys, look at my new video, you're going to like it so much, and like that would just be a nuisance for everyone, and then everyone will hate me instead of like me. Then I won't get any friends. But it's contradictory to what my goal is at the end. But anyway, I've got for almost 50 minutes now. I think I'm gonna end it here for this time. Hopefully you enjoyed me just ranting about this. Maybe if you guys actually like this topic, I'll discuss it more in the future. But for now, I'll see you later, and goodbye.